No. No, 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 no. You know what's funny is that word really hurts people. It really stops people. It really helps people go through this change of I don't want to do versus I want to keep doing. I don't understand why. You know, I mean, the sad part is that a lot of us have been told no our whole life, and the older we get, the more of an impact it makes in our life. Listen, I've got two little girls right now, and my youngest is 4 months old, and my oldest is 2 years old. My oldest doesn't understand the word no. You tell her no, she keeps going. She wants to do over and over and over and over and over and over again. They say that kids make the best salespeople because they just have one goal in mind, what they want. And they're going to keep going until they get it, and there's not a no that's going to stop them. A no doesn't even hurt my daughter's feelings. I remember reading in Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich Kid, Smart Kid, that the average child hears the word no 10,000 times before the age of 5. The sad thing is that makes an impact in their life later on. See, how many of you have heard the word no and it really stopped you or made you hesitate from moving forward in business or in life or in workplace or whatever the case may be? And I don't want you to go through that anymore. Listen, you know what a no is? Not now. That's all a no is. But in business, it's gonna happen over and over again. But you've got to be willing to accept it. You've got to be willing to accept not 100% success. You've got to be willing to accept that you're not going to be perfect. I mean, listen, that's what people think. In order to be successful, I need to be perfect. All right, let's talk about this. If you follow sports, for example, right? There's nobody I've ever met that has 1,000 batting average. I mean, listen, y'all know how batting averages work, right? It's like 0.312, 0.2, whatever. So understand something, that I've never met anyone that 10 times up to bat, they hit 10. I mean, you just don't find that in baseball. What you find is that out of 10, people get 2 or 3. So they get 7 misses or 7 no's out of 10. But yet they make millions of dollars. Millions upon millions upon millions of dollars for striking out 7 out of 10 times. 8 out of 10 times. So why are you so hung up on the fact that you talked to 10 people and 8 or 9 of them said no? I'll make you a promise, next year your closing average will be better, the year after that, the year after that. But look at all successful athletes, they have coaches. They've got people that sit there and evaluate their swing, and they look at them and they go, hey, listen, you're turning a little too fast, or your body's moving a little like this. Tweak it like that. Hold the bat a little like this. Get your knuckles to line up. Focus on where the ball is coming. Do this, do that, change this. And it's slight changes. But when people get involved in this industry of networking, they don't have any coaches. They don't have anybody to say, slightly say this different. Don't use that word, use this word. Don't talk like that, talk like this. Don't stand like that, stand like this. Don't look like that, look like this. Don't be arrogant, be humble, but be confident, be likable, be teachable. We don't have anybody that's coaching us like this. I used to work with people in this industry that would say one thing on stage and they'd be another way off stage. I had a guy that I worked with that would sit there and say, look people in the eye, look people in the eye. Is that good advice? Absolutely. But when you talk to him, he would... I mean, it was like the guy had issues and he didn't want to look anybody in the eye. Today, his business is nil. Because he never practiced what he preached, and he never went out and found himself a true coach. He wanted to be the coach. Let me tell you something. In order to lead, you must first learn how to follow. And it's okay. Some of the best leaders in the world are still following. It's just making the decision on who you want to follow. That's what you have to do. Find people that have what you want, do what they do, and you'll get what they got. That's why coaches and mentors are so important. But right now, you've got to get over the no's. You just have to. And you've got to know that it's going to be a part of your business. So if we're going to help you recruit and build a sales team, you're going to have people that say no. You're going to have people that say yes that quit. You're going to have people that say yes that didn't want to get a mentor, that didn't want to work with us, that are then going to quit because their dreams weren't big enough. Their why wasn't big enough. Why are you reading this book? Why are you looking at this information? Why are you starting a business? I'm going to tell you, I look at my why dead square in the face every single morning. When I look at my wife and I look at my 2 daughters, they are the reason why I'm doing this. It puts a smile on my face and it lights fire in my backside to get me working every single day. The toughest thing in the world is to leave them, to go work. That's the toughest thing in the world. The best thing in the world is to leave them, to go to work because I'm working for them. That's my why. What is yours? I want my wife and kids to never have to worry about life and time and freedom and to be able to go do the things that they want to do. You know why? Because we only have one shot at life. None of us are going to get out of this thing alive, as far as I know. So here's the thing. If your why is big enough, the no's will never matter, and will help you build a sales team that'll continue to grow and continue to grow, but it'll have people that'll continue to quit. It'll have people that'll continue to say no, but I promise you, you will hear yeses, and it will duplicate into a business that you can build that will take care of you and your family for your future. And I'm excited to spend time with you and help you achieve these levels of success. Keep reading these chapters and watch how it will impact your life like it's impacted ours.